Oh boy, that was not the correct order at all. Let's go to the first category, love talks. Love is so important. Love is vital to the way we grow and flow as human beings. I would say if it wasn't for love, probably none of us would be here today. So let's go to the first love talk as we dive right in. Can all of you love all of someone else? Now let me preface this by referencing the popular line by John Legend in the song All of Me. I'll give you all of me. I'm not the best singer. You're probably much better singer than Clotilda. So I'll leave that up to John Legend to do that, not John Pointer. But let's start with Chris. Chris, can all of you love all of someone else?
You know, I think that's really difficult and challenging. Maybe in some ideal universe, but I think for me, it's you gotta love and hate some of them. So
Clap that up. I get that too, because that's the thing. Well, before I yap, I want Jacob and Clotilda. Let's go Clotilda. Clotilda, your thoughts. Can you love all of someone else?
Ooh. You gotta, in order to do that, you have to know and understand and love all of you first. Or else you'll be hiding parts of yourself.
Yeah.
And then you can't connect with that person.
Right.
And then
right.
it's like 30% there, maybe loving them.
Right.
But then you'll love all of them. And you're gonna resent them, but really you're resenting parts of yourself. They're just reflecting you back to you.
Are you going that deep on the show?
I had to go there.
Going deep analysis of the culture. That's what we requested, and that's why you're here. I love it. Jacob, can all of you love all of someone else?
I would say it has to be a particular person, but I don't know. I would say what Clotilda said. I'd have to love all of me to love all of you.
Clap it up.
All your curves and all your edges.
Oh, what you know?
All your perfect imperfections.
He gonna start singing the track. I wish I had the vocals. I wish I'd hit the chorus. And it's so important because I wanted to get to those lines too, because he says, love your curves, all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Yeah.
Can imperfections be perfect?
Oh, yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like Tyra Banks says, floss them.
Yeah.
Everyone's floss them.
I have so many that I'm gonna love them. I prefer the imperfections. I almost prefer unconventionally attractive people over like scary attractive people. Seriously.
I wish more of the DMs I glided in agreed with me with Clotilda's
I could
point.
care less what you look like, your body, any of it. I'm all about soul. Soul speaks louder than like any physical anything.
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell you.
I didn't know you were a preacher, Clotilda. I didn't know you were gonna start preaching. You're breaking it down. And y'all are totally right, because I think that's why John said it. And it's very significant. You know, all of me loves all of you. I believe, oh gosh, can I love all of you? Let's go to the next one before I start crying here, man. It's tough. Can love pass you by and never return? I will preface this with a song by, y'all might be too young, Atlantic Starr, When Love Calls. And they say, when love calls, you better answer. Don't let it slip away. It might never come again. Let's start with Jacob this time. Jacob, can love pass you by and never return?
So I have a few songs out,
Yes.
and I write a lot about heartbreak.
Nice.
I know, it's great. Heartbreak.
No.
But you know, one of my songs, my chorus is "Thought what I wanted was nothing but you, but baby it's just not you." So,
That's deep.
but at the same time, you know, memories still come back. So I don't think love will pass you by and never return, because there's always a little part of you that still wants it.
Clap it up. That's good, too. That's good. Let's go to Clotilda. Clotilda, can love pass you by? Jake, that was great. Can love pass you by and never return?
I think love exists differently in each relationship you go through. I don't spend time on regret like that. I believe everything is an upgrade for the next thing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take that love and the time that I got it and just be like, hell yeah, I had that. Now let's keep moving.
That's good. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
I love it. Chris?
Short answer, yes.
Short answer, yes. You can go a little deeper if you like.
With that, sometimes timing doesn't work out. Even when two people are right for each other, even when there's a special connection there, it doesn't work out for whatever reason, and the two eventually drift apart and have to move on with their lives. Even though what they had might have been special, sometimes it just doesn't work out, and you gotta move on.
He's right. Clap it up for him. And that was great analysis, because it's true. It's true. Now I will ask this, and then we'll go to the next category of the show. Can it be love for a specific person that passes you by and never returns? So say that person moves on. So me personally, I don't go too deep, but Megan Good. Megan Good is good. She's a very attractive young lady, but she's married. I should have capped, as the kids say, when she wasn't married. So did love pass me by and it won't return in regards to Megan Good? Or do you think...
That love you put out towards Megan Good may come back to you in someone else. If that, I don't... I got a little something there.
Okay,
I got a little something.
you did give me some. You
gotta
did.
recycle the love. You gotta
You gotta
recycle the
recycle the
love.
love.
Yeah.
Jacob, do you think...
I mean, who says making good doesn't have any good feelings towards you still?
Ready, and how do we know this?
I'm hoping. Leave your man. No, I won't tell you to leave your man and come to me, but I like you, Megan. Effective pickup lines. This is a good segue into our next category of the show. Effective pickup lines is where we look at lines that are used to pick people up. Normally, in the traditional sense, a guy uses it towards a young lady, but I want pickup lines used by everybody because I love pickup lines personally. Before we dive into analyzing each pickup line, I want your thoughts on pickup lines in general. Let's start with Chris. Chris, your thoughts on pickup lines in general?
There might have been a time in my past where I've used a few pickup lines myself.
Might have been. I like that, Chris.
So I think they're a great, really effective, great way to break the ice and meet someone new. And then after that, it becomes more about substantial conversation and getting to know each other.
That's
But
just what
they're,
same page.
they're always pretty fun.
Thank you, Jacob.
Um,
Keep it real with me. Keep it real.
the 80s was all about cheesiness, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, pickup lines are great. I mean, as long as you're not catcalling unsolicited.
Right. There's a fine line, and that's what we're going to analyze and see if some of these
Yes.
pickup lines cross the line, or
Yeah.
will they be effective when Pointer glides in random DMs.
Yeah.
Clotilda.
I think because that line is so thin, for me, it has to be really stupid, really corny, really dad jokey, really just
Cringe.
to get me to actually belly laugh. Nothing objectifying or commenting, because that stuff just passes me by. I need you to make me laugh.
Make you.
Yeah.
Let's dive right in. That was the perfect way to go. Pickup line number 1. Do you have a name, or can I call you mine? I got a few chuckles there. Clotilda, you didn't laugh it up. Let's start with you.
I don't like being possessed. I don't like being owned, and to me that would be too much. That could be reflective of a later on issue with that I don't know if that's going too deep into it.
No, let's go deep.
And I do have a name, and
Yes,
it's
you do.
Clotilda, and I will say
That's a
it.
lovely name.
Thank you so
Clap it up,
much.
Clotilda. I'm serious. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, I've been feeling that before I yap. Jacob.
My chuckle was more of like a, oh,
Like a how dare.
like a, did that really just happen kind of chuckle. So this one crosses the line.
Crosses the line.
Crosses
Okay,
the line.
Chris, let's end out.
For me, I would say it's all based on the situation. Is this maybe when you're at a coffee shop talking to somebody, or is this more at a late night bar where it's 1 o'clock and you're trying to make a move? For me, it depends on the situation.
Clap that up.
Totally.
I
Yeah.
like that. You made a
Environment
great
is
point.
everything.
Jacob, would you admit? Yeah, because I'm going to say, Chris, thank you for that, because it depends on the context. It depends where you are. So if it's someone you might already kind of know and you're already working something out, it's like you've talked to them before, then this might be, do you have a name or can I go? Because you know their name.
Right.
No, but if
Right.
it's somebody I just met, I just
Right.
walk up to some person, hey, do you have a
Right.
name or call? You have the right to pepper spray me. Ladies, I give you the right. Let's go to the next pickup line. They analyze that pretty well. Oh, are you a time traveler? Because I see you in my future.
This is an example of one of the corny ones I probably laugh at.
Okay, you laugh at it.
I think
Okay.
it's from the green light.
Okay, clap it up for the green light.
Yeah.
John Legend, give me the green light. Chris, let's go to you. Chris, are you a time traveler? Because I see you in my future.
Let me just copy and paste this into an old Tinder profile of mine. I'll let the audience try to figure it out. We'll let the girls.
Oh boy, yeah, that does have that kind of vibe. Jacob, time traveler, see you in my future.
I'm pretty sure I have slid this into Iggy Azalea's DMs.
Oh! Clap. I need a louder clap. 'Cause, man, I once saw her in my future too. Jacob, I'm with you, my man.
I still see her in my future, so back off.
I wasn't even left on red, so she didn't see it. But I also like the reference because then, if you were at a Back to the Future convention, this would be perfect.
Of
You know,
course.
if you were at a, it depends on the context. So if someone slid in, my DM's drier than the Sahara, but if a time traveler, because I see in my future, I'd be like, wow,
Right.
you got some content. You know about Back to the Future. You know about time traveling people.
Yeah.
Let's go to the final pickup line. I love these folks. Excellent analysis. You must be a high test score because I want to take you home and show you to my mother. I love the laughs. I'm loving it. Now, Chris, I'm going to start with you. You didn't chuckle. You shook your head a little, but what are your thoughts?
I think it's kind of cute.
You know,
I would be a fan of it.
I'm going to clap that up for him. I'm going to give a little dialogue, but let's start. Jacob, your thoughts.
I would say this one might be a little too long. You know, it depends how you say it. If you walk up and you're like, you must be a high test score because I want to take it. She's already gone.
You're right. That's good. It's got to be quick. It's got to be fast paced.
It's good, but it's long.
It's not. It's too long. Clotilda?
First thought was length. Length is too much. You've already lost me, and also if there's people around, my hearing, everything, it's gonna.
Yeah.
Now I'm nervous because I don't know if I heard you right.
Right,
And now,
right,
and I want to feel
right.
confident when you're trying to pick me up. You
So
know what
true,
I'm saying? And
so
now
true.
you're taking that away from me.
So true.
So-
Gosh, man, I didn't really think of that. I guess I won't be using this one
Anymore.
Let's throw that one out. I mean, I will note. I think it's significant that the person, you know, it's not crossing the line because that's somewhat honorable to want to take the person home, like to show something to the mama. Because like my mom is very picky with whom I'm bringing home. She wants the best. So if I have the nerve to say, I'm taking you home and showing you to mom, you're ranking up there.
It's true.
You know, which is.
But if you just met me, I know you don't mean it. So it's like, I guess it depends where we are in the relationship, right?
You're right.
Environment,
In the
everything.
context of you're just meeting the person, I guess no way.
Right,
No way.
right.
That would just be whoa. You don't even. You want to take me home?
Right.
Like, first of all, cut it off there, even if they didn't finish. Like y'all said, the length, just kind of ridiculous. Let's go to the next category of the show. This is where our dear guests get to express their artistic abilities. So, underneath.